Welcome to another paper pumpkin alternative. This is number 2. Yesterday's I posted this one without the sentiment because I lost my stamp set. If you've seen that video, I did find it underneath my stamping spot container, which is plastic, and they stuck to it. So I have them all today. So we're going to make this card today, and the inside will look like this, and we'll decorate the envelope so it brings it all together. So let's get started. I will show you what you need. If you didn't see yesterday's, I just want to show you the actual kit. Oh, I didn't need to take that off. It slides right out without it. It's little 3x3 note card size. And this one has You're a Lifesaver, and I stamped the inside. Then you have Congratulations, and you have You're My Anchor, Adventure Awaits, and another You're My Anchor. And then the pretty little envelopes to match. I think this is a very, very pretty little set. And I did make the whole of one set, and the rest I just chop up and use some of my own supplies to make an alternative with the kit. So let me set this aside on my table and we'll get started. So this one I am going to use Pool Party instead of the Island Indigo. So you will need your 8.5 by 5.5 piece of cardstock, and you score at 2 1/8 and turn, and then score at 2 1/8, which will give you your gatefold shape. All right. For the inside of the card, you will need a 3 3/4 by 5 piece of Whisper White cardstock, and you will need 2 of 1/4-inch strips by 3 3/4 from one of the cards in the kit. I cut off the whole strip. When you open your 3x3 cards, obviously it's 6 inches. So you just need 2 3 3/4-inch strips off of that. And you will need an envelope because we're going to stamp the envelope as well. For the sentiment, I took one of the little banners from the kit. Then I cut off a part of the box top on the original. I chopped that up, and that's going to go behind the sentiment. And then a piece of Calypso Coral. And I'm going to cut these down to the V's, so I'll show you how I do that. Now, for the triangle square shape, I used the 2.5-inch scalloped square framelit. I used a piece from the kit of the cover for the box, and that measures 2 3/8. And then a piece of Whisper White to go on the back, which measures 2 5/8. And a piece of string, you'll need that. And oops, where'd it go? You will need an anchor or a Lifesaver ring from the kit. Now, let me find one. I don't know what I did with that. Here, I am always losing things. I swear, my goodness. Right. So, let me dig through my kit and find something that I want to use. Oh, I'll leave that out too. Well, there's an anchor. We could use an anchor. Let's see. Or there's a lighthouse. I don't think I actually have any more Lifesavers left. Oh, I do. Oh, there we go. There's the Lifesaver. We'll use that. I like that saying, "You're a lifesaver," and then putting thank you inside. So, right. And the special right now, if you subscribe in April or May, you get 50% off of your first 2 months. If you'd like to purchase a subscription to Paper Pumpkin, use the code SAVE500418 at checkout before May 10th. And you'll be able to get, if you order before the 10th of May, you'll be able to get next month's kit. So take a look at that, and I'm sure you'll be able to see some past kits, and I just love them. You cannot beat a kit coming in your mailbox every month for $20, which has all the supplies you would need to make that project. You always have stuff left over. You get a ink spot in each kit. You get a stamp set in each kit. You get embellishments. You get glue dots. You get dimensionals. And for $20, you could make it with friends, you can make it with your kids, you can make it with your grandkids. It's a brilliant project. So anyways, if you'd like to choose me as your demonstrator and go and pick up a Paper Pumpkin at 50% off, you can visit my website, stampingnana.com, and I have the prepaid code on the side that you will see there. So anyway, let's get started. And what we're going to do first is I'm going to stamp in Pool Party. And I already put some stamps on here. Oops. I have the anchor, the boat, a starfish, the ship wheel, a heart, and the word ahoy. And just stamp it all over your, what will be the front of your card. So, stamp it up and put it on here. Let me get a piece of scrap. Let's see if I can stick some in here. There. That'll work. I just don't want to go over the score line. You can turn it around so you don't have the same items all together. There, I don't need this now. There. And now we'll do the other side. Turn it this way. This is a lot softer of a color. I think it's pretty. And on your instruction book for the Paper Pumpkin, if you look on the back, it will tell you coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors. And it would be Calypso Coral, Island Indigo, and it has Pool Party. So they're colors that will all match with the kit. And that's why I'm using Pool Party for this one. Oh, while I have all these on my stamp, I am going to also do my envelope. So you just take the outside flap of your envelope and do the same thing I did on the cards. Turn it that way. And again, just switch it around as you go, and a little one there. So there's our envelope done. How's that? I think that's so cute. Right. So I think we can put this away for the minute. So now we have the outside of our card done. All right. Let me burnish this a little better so it lays down. And there. Right. For that side. Let's do the inside while I have it here. I'm going to take some glue and just glue these at the top and the bottom. you can use snail adhesive or whatever adhesive you like. I'm going to leave a little bit of space at the bottom so you can still see the white. There we go. And the other one, what did I do with it though? I swear, losing my mind. Comes with age. And there we go. Turn this over and leave a gap again, just so you have the white showing a little. Now, for this, I am actually going to use my snail and just run it around and put it on your card. That'll do. Now, you can, if you'd like, let's see, thanks, where are you? There. Take the thanks and put it on in the center. I'm going to do pool party for this as well. Because there's a lot of Calypso coral. I'll put it about there. So there's our little sentiment inside. Cool. All right. So now we will start putting all this together. We'll get our little lifesaver ready. Just stick some snail around it for right now. So you get your twine on here. And just take some twine and let's see, it's the pointy parts right there. All right, we're going to start about here and just like lay it so it goes around a little loop, and then bring it back up. You're supposed to stick down, and then another loop, bring it back up, and another loop, and bring it back up, and there we go. That won't work. Then take your snips and just cut it about there. Oh, maybe I should have used my fast fuse. Just adjust it to the way you want it. That's too much. Going around again. About there. No. Alright, I fussed around with that enough. And now we'll take our little glue, little dimensionals. You can stick them on top or beside these. Just put a bunch on here so it holds it down. No. And one more. Oh, dropped it. Oh, it still has the backing on the back. And we'll put it there. Oh, need one now. And take off all your backings. There. And then we'll stick this onto the center of our, well, I want it that way, so I'm going to do it that way. And then I'm going to put some glue. And glue is a little bit forgiving. You can move slightly if you haven't got it centered properly. And you know me, I have no way of editing because I have not learned how yet. So we are going to stick this in the center there. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the frame part. Put a little bit of glue around. Stick to my fingers. And then we'll just place this right over our striped part. Move the there we go. Yeah. So now this is going to go right on here. Actually, you know what we could do? We don't even, yeah, we will. We'll do it here. And I'm going to use fast fuse just because I really want it to stick and not come loose. So from this point to that point is where we're going to put the fast fuse on the left, right? Point and point. Up just a bit down. I have a little bit on my over. I went over a bit. Let me erase this. Where's my little eraser here? And rub all that off. Or what else you can do is you can take your embossing buddy with the powder and just dab it on there, and it'll take your sticky off. There's another trick for you. Okay, so now we're going to do the sentiment. And I am going to use the blue again. Move that out of my way. Don't need the string. And for the sentiment, I'm going to use You Are a Lifesaver because we used the Lifesaver. And put it on my little block. You are a lifesaver. Open the pad. Make sure your stamp's the right way. That's what I love about photopolymer. You can see. And then stamp in the middle. Cool. And we're done with that. And we're going to, I'll use fast fuse because it's right there. And put it on. So we have a border of the blue. And then take your snips. And I'm actually going to cut it all off. So I don't want to see any orange on this part. No. No. Trash. Yeah, that'll do. I just really wanted to have the border with the soft sky. And then we're going to stick this on top of here. Again, we'll use the fast fuse for quickness. And then we'll snip off our banner. No more. No. And a little more on this side. There we go. So now, in order for us to keep this closed, we want to put our tape on this side this time, so it holds that down. So we're going to put it on the right. And about halfway there. And we close it like that. So there's your card. Paper Pumpkin Alternative number 2. Thank you for watching, and please hit subscribe and you will get notifications when I upload new videos. And you have a great evening. Thank you. Bye-bye.